I've changed absolutely a lot since I've gotten older. Starting with, I don't care nearly as much about what people think about me. Because the older I get, the more I realize I don't need all that. And it's not because I've given up on myself or I've settled for anything. I just know myself better than I used to. For years, I made sure everybody else was okay. You could always find me trying to do more, be more, keep up, show up, say yes, fix things, and carry things. Being completely honest, it was exhausting. These days, I don't have nothing left to prove. And I'll tell you something else, I could stay home for days and be perfectly content never leaving my house. Years ago, I would have thought something was seriously wrong with me for even thinking that, let alone speaking it. Now, I think it's one of my better qualities because I finally stopped measuring a good life with how busy it looked from the outside, measuring how peaceful it looked on the inside. That lesson took a whole lifetime to learn. There's something else that really changed the course of my older years. I was single and celibate for 5 years back in my, yeah, early 40s. Definitely not the 30s, honey. I was having big fun then. Anyway, people hear that and they assume that that was about giving something up. Oh no, honey. That was about getting something back. For the first time in my life, my whole entire life, I got to know myself. I got to know and figure out what I liked, what I didn't like, what I wanted to do, and what I didn't want to do. It wasn't about what somebody else wanted me to be, it wasn't about what somebody else needed me to do. It was all about me and only me. I learned so many things about myself that I didn't even know. Like, I enjoy sitting in silence. Didn't know that. I learned about what drains me, what brings me peace, what brings me joy, what doesn't. The things that I want in my life going forward, and the things that I will not, simply will not allow in my life going forward. And then in 2021, I almost lost my life. And that brought me a whole new perspectives. It changed my life in all the ways. Yeah. But I made it. I survived it. And I'm here to tell the story. And that's the important part. One day, I might tell you. I realized two things was hanging in the balance. Life is incredibly, incredibly precious, obviously. And life is incredibly, incredibly simple if we take out all the noise. We spend so many years chasing all this stuff, all to find out the things that we really, really, really needed and were searching for. We're here all along. Peace, contentment, joy, solitude. When I tell you I used to have music blaring all the time in my house, my living room sounded more like a nightclub than a house. TV was always on. There was always chaos of some kind, noise of some kind. Now, some days I don't even turn my TV on all day, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I can sit in complete and total silence, and I would rather sometimes, and most times, if I'm being honest. I think for so long, I filled every single space with noise or something so that I didn't have to hear myself and hear my thoughts. Now, silence is one of my favorite, very, very favorite sounds. It gives me time to think, time to breathe. It's like time to exhale for a minute. And it gives me time to really, really appreciate the life that I'm living right now. Maybe that's what living a simpler life is all about. Not so much about getting rid of stuff and decluttering and organizing your physical things, but more about getting rid of those things that block you from being your authentic self. And if you're in this season of life, let me ask you, are you living a life that impresses other people and looks good on the outside? Or are you living a life that feels peaceful to you? Like in here. Don't answer that too fast. Take a minute, sit with it, really think about it. Because, especially us women, we are quick to say, no, everything's fine. But is it? Just sit and think for a second. Are you living a life that brings you peace and joy, or are you living a life that is impressing somebody from the outside looking in? If this conversation resonated with you, I've written a whole article over on my website at that'ssoauntsusie.com, and we go way deeper into this whole conversation. If these conversations encourage you, I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any calls. I simply share what I've lived, what I've learned, and what I hope will help somebody else on their journey. And hey, if you're struggling today, pull up a chair. We'll figure it out together.